Stuart Law. We're here at Radlett today, final pre-season training session ahead of tomorrow's Bob Willis Trophy opener. How have preparations gone?
Very, very well. We've had a great time out here at Radlett. They've looked after us really well. Nick Searle's done a great job with our pitches we've been provided. We've got some specific training done for playing in different conditions. And it's just nice to be outside again, playing the game we love. So looking forward to tomorrow. It's always a nice start when you play against the arch enemy Surrey.
Huge amount of challenges to get Radlett to be COVID safe as a training venue, and obviously working towards getting it safe as a COVID match venue. A lot of work's gone in for the club. Huge appreciation, I guess, also to all at Radlett.
Yeah, correct. The behind the scenes workers, you know better than me how hard they've had to work. It's been a long process. We as players and coaches, we just turn up and do our thing out on the ground. But the behind the scenes work that's gone on has been tireless, and we thank everybody involved for enabling us to get out and to be here at Radlett, but also to get the season up and running. It's been a long, hard road, but looking forward to playing now.
Good stuff. The boys have had 3 warm-up games ahead of tomorrow. Obviously an intra-club game here a couple of weeks ago. We had Surrey, we had Northants, all good warm-ups, some good runs scored, some good overs in the bowlers. Pretty pleased with how all that's gone?
Yeah, it's difficult to gauge really. Practice games are that. It's hard to really create the match intensity that's required, but I think our boys have shown that it's not so much just the way they've batted and bowled, but the way they've gone about turning up to games. The feeling within the whole squad has been outstanding. It's a big change from what we saw last year, so it's a good indication of where we are. However, unfortunately they don't go on your stats. Starting tomorrow, all those numbers start stacking up again, and looking forward to seeing what we can produce. I don't think it's only been a short time. Probably more worried about bowlers and bowlers' injuries at this stage. Trying to prevent that, but I think we've all had a pretty decent hit out, whether it be in the practice nets. We've tried to create a match intensity around our net sessions as well. So hopefully they are as well prepared as they possibly can be in the time we've had.
You mentioned things will kick off tomorrow at the Oval against the arch enemy Surrey. Big game to kick things off. We're in a South group with 4 other Division 1 sides, also a very strong Sussex side. It's a pretty tough gig.
Yeah, it is. We've sat down as a group and had a look at the group we're in, and we're probably going in as the underdogs, definitely the lowest ranked team. Considering we're the second Division 2 side, we've got 4 other Division 1 sides, and Sussex tailed us up twice last year. So we got plenty to play for. Tomorrow will be a really good indication of where we are mentally, more so than physically, and to gauge what we can go out and do. Underdog status, I don't mind with the underdog status. We've got nothing to lose, everything to gain, and we're going out there to try and win everything we can.
Good to hear. We go into tomorrow with a nicely balanced side. You've got a decent complement of seamers. Finney and Bamba both rested, or both rotated for this one. I guess rotating those pace bowlers is going to be critical to manage them over the next 5 weeks.
Yeah, I did say at the start that not everyone will be able to play every game. It's quite a brutal introduction back into cricket. So we're going to have players missing out on squads, but also resting up and getting ready to fire. It's nice to go in with players that are 100% fit. We've got a good balance. We've got a couple of spinners in there, some part-time spin, a pretty long batting lineup, and some good quick bowlers. So the guys that have missed out, it's a shame, but they'll get their chance later on in the summer. As I say, if everyone plays every game, we're going to have some tired and sore bodies by the end of it. Might have to start building a few boxes as well.
Absolutely. A quick word on Esky, obviously recently appointed as the club's 4-day captain. Everything I see about him, hugely impressive man. What are the qualities in Stevie that you see as the man to lead us?
Look, he's got great compassion for everyone else, highly respected in the dressing room, and when he filled in last year we did a great job. He did a great job, and the team played really well under him. So look, he needs to concentrate on the things that matter to him most. While he's out in the field, I think he's going to accept invitations from other players, the information that's required. And he's a young guy, learning his trade, but he's learning very fast, which is great. And when he's batting, he's just got to go out there and put best foot forward. So he's a impressive young fella. Really looking forward to seeing him grow into this role. It is a caretaker role whilst Pete Hanscom's not here, but if Esky does a great job here, and when Pete's not around, takes over, it sets him up well for the future.
Absolutely. You mentioned that support Stevie will call upon from his teammates. He's obviously got Toby Rowland-Jones, hugely experienced as his vice captain. Couldn't wish for better.
Yeah, true. And once again, Rojo's a massive part of our dressing room as well. When he speaks, people listen. So, he's not quite right fitness-wise. We've got him with us so we can oversee, his progress. But being the vice captain, it'd be good to have him around as well to offer support. But Steve's got plenty of support, not just from the vice captain. He's got pretty good crew around him on field and a good crew around him off field. So we'll give him everything he needs. Ultimately, it's up to him to make the decisions out there. But I'm sure more often than not he'll get the right one done.
Stewie, thanks ever so much for your time today. Go well in training today. Go well over the next 4 days, and here's to a good start.
Yeah, cheers, mate.